Ravi was a 16-year-old boy from a small village. His family lived in a modest home and had little to make ends meet. His father was a farmer, and his mother helped him with the fields. Ravi had a dream. He wanted to become a doctor. He saw how his family struggled with health issues but couldn't afford medical treatment. This fueled his desire to help people one day. But life wasn't easy. One summer, a severe drought hit their village, and the crops failed. Ravi's father, who had always worked hard, fell ill because of exhaustion and lack of food. His mother did her best to take care of him, but their financial situation became unbearable. Ravi, determined not to let his family suffer, decided to leave school and work in the nearby city to send money home. He started working at a local restaurant as a waiter. His hours were long, and the work was grueling. Despite being exhausted every day, Ravi would study in his free time, sometimes with a lamp that barely gave enough light. He would often go to bed hungry, but his dream of becoming a doctor kept him going. But as time passed, Ravi started to feel the weight of his decision. He had given up his studies to support his family, but at times it felt like he was losing everything. There were days when he wanted to quit, days when he felt broken and uncertain. He would sit alone in the dark, questioning if all his sacrifices were worth it. Was it too late to follow his dream? One evening, after a long day of work, Ravi sat by a small park near his workplace. He was too tired to go home and lay down on the bench, lost in his thoughts. A kind old man who had been walking by noticed Ravi's downcast face and sat next to him. The man asked, "Why are you so sad, young man?" Ravi, in his exhaustion, shared his story, his family struggles, his decision to leave school, and his desire to help others as a doctor. But the doubts and the hardships were slowly breaking his spirit. The old man listened intently and then told Ravi a story. There was a small boat sailing in a rough sea. Every time the waves crashed against it, the boat would rock violently, and the people inside would be afraid. They feared the boat would capsize, but the boat never sank. The reason was that no matter how strong the storm was, the boat kept moving forward, inch by inch. It never stopped trying to stay afloat. Ravi looked at the old man, confused. The old man smiled and said, "That boat is like your dream. Life will throw challenges at you, waves of doubts, hardships, and fears. But as long as you keep moving forward, even if it's slowly, your dream will remain afloat. Keep moving, one step at a time. Don't give up, because every struggle you face will only make you stronger." The words hit Ravi deeply. He realized that the storm in his life was temporary. His dream wasn't lost. It was just waiting for him to keep moving, even when the waves seemed too strong. He thanked the old man and returned home with a renewed spirit. The next day, Ravi decided that he would find a way to return to school. He continued working, but now he saved money for tuition fees. He studied harder than ever, refusing to let go of his dream. The path was still hard, and there were days when he felt like giving up, but the memory of the old man's words kept him going. Years passed, and Ravi's determination led him to a scholarship. He became the first doctor in his village. He returned home, not just with a degree, but with the hope that one day he would be able to provide health care to those who needed it most. The story of Ravi teaches us that no matter how difficult life gets, we must keep moving forward, just like that small boat in the storm. Our dreams may face setbacks, but they are never truly lost as long as we keep pushing forward. Even when we feel weak and broken, Persistence and hope can turn the storm into calmer seas. Moral of the story: in life, we may face many struggles, but it is our ability to keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps are, that leads us to success. Like the boat in the storm, our dreams will never sink as long as we continue to fight for them.